Mogul Motivation, educating and empowering entrepreneurs 1 week at a time. Presented by True Stories Media. And I am your host, Antoine Twiz Taylor. If you didn't apply passion to your life, to your dreams, to your goals, what if that was a crime? In an alternate universe, of course. And what if the penalty for this crime was prison? So you're prosecuted for not having passion, not displaying passion, not putting passion towards your dreams. And then you're sentenced to prison for life with no parole. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine if living life with no passion was a crime and you were sentenced to prison for life with no parole for not applying passion? I bet you in this alternate reality, everyone would be passionate at that point. Everyone will go 100% and apply it to their dreams, to their business, to whatever it is that they're striving for. Everyone will turn up their level of passion 200, 300, 400, 1,000 times than what it is now. Because you don't want to be in prison, and you damn sure don't want to be in prison for life. Now let's look at it from another angle. What if I told you in this reality you were in a mundane prison filled with misery? And let's take it a step further. You were the one who prosecuted yourself. You prosecuted yourself. You sentenced yourself, and you were the judge all in the same trial against yourself for not having passion. You are the one who put yourself in this prison of misery, this mundane prison. You are the one who gave yourself this life sentence for not having passion. And you know why? Because you are allowing everything from the past. You're projecting your failures, your mistakes, your misery from the past. You're projecting all of that to your future. You're telling yourself that because it did not work out last time, because it did not happen this way, it can't be that way. I can't get over this hump because I tried to get over that hump many times and I stumbled, I failed. So you're prosecuting yourself with evidence from the past. And you're judging yourself with this evidence, and you're sentencing yourself to a life sentence of misery because you refuse to pardon yourself with passion. You refuse to apply passion to your life. You see, the way you structure your narrative determines whether you're going to be imprisoned or free. Sure, you didn't graduate from high school. Sure, you didn't graduate from college. Sure, you used to be a drug addict. Sure, you came from a household of drug addicts. Sure, you didn't do this right. Sure, you failed. Sure, you messed up your credit cards. Sure, you took out bad loans. You made a lot of mistakes in the past. These are facts. All of that is true. And many more things that I haven't named. All of these things may be true. But if you in your narrative at that point, if that's the only evidence that you provide to yourself, then yes, you're going to live a life sentence in misery. Because you're going to continue to allow yourself to feel guilty about things that you did or things that you didn't do and you couldn't control from your past. You're going to allow yourself to feel guilty, and that's going to keep you behind bars and stop you from being free to accomplish your goals with passion. But if you structure your narrative another way, if you present all of that evidence, yeah, I come from a family of drug addicts. Yeah, I use drugs myself. Yeah, I didn't graduate high school. I didn't graduate college, etc., etc. If you present that evidence, but then you present this evidence, but I started my business, but I was in bankruptcy and I bounced out of bankruptcy, but I had a poor credit score and now it's over 600. If you continue to build your narrative after that comma, you're going to see and feel the liberation in your spirit. And you're going to have that passion now. You're going to have that freedom. It's going to knock down those bars and give you the power to continue to build your business and continue to go after your goals. You have the power to pardon yourself with passion. You have the power to structure your narrative in a way so that you don't have to be behind bars of misery. You don't have to be in that mundane prison anymore. You can set yourself free, but you have to continue to build and structure your narrative the right way. Don't just tell us about all the bad things from the past. Don't just present the bad evidence from the past. Talk about the things that you're doing today. Talk about the things that you're planning to do tomorrow. Talk about the business that you started. Talk about the sales that you made. Every little piece of positivity in your life trumps all the negative evidence from the past. It paroles you. It pardons you. It gives you that power. And it brings back that passion. You don't have to live this life sentence in misery. You don't have to be in prison. You have the power to apply that passion. You have to structure that narrative properly. You can't continue to allow things from the past and project it to the future. You can't allow those things to cloud your mind. Even if it's true. Even if you made mistakes, even if you failed, even if you messed up many times, even if you come from a rough childhood or a rough past, it's not the end. Because every single day you wake up, you have another chance. You have another chance to apply passion to your life. You have another chance to do what you need to do. You have another chance to live out your dreams. That's my message this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue to work. Let's continue to imagine reality. Do not prosecute yourself. Do not judge yourself. Do not sentence yourself for life in misery and in prison. Liberate yourself. Free yourself. Get that passion back. Because every little thing you do towards your dreams and towards your goals, every little piece of passion that you have in your spirit is going to give you more and more power. You messed up in the past, but you're doing the right thing today. You're doing the right thing tomorrow. And that's all that matters. And you continue to build off of that. So if this podcast has benefited you in any way, shape, or form, I ask for two things as always, ladies and gentlemen. Number one, please leave a 5-star review. And number two, pass it on to a friend who may benefit from it as well. I'll talk to you next week.